This is an incident that shakes the heart of the listener and fills it with the sweetness of faith. A migrant living in Saudi Arabia narrates that one day his sponsor decided to distribute zakat and took him along. Envelopes of zakat were placed in the car. Each envelope contained 5,000 riyals. It was the blessed month of Ramadan. They headed towards coastal villages where poverty and hardship are common. After leaving one village and reaching the Jeddah highway, they saw a strange scene from a distance. In the burning heat, an old man was walking alone on a deserted desert road. He appeared to be around 70 years old or even older, yet there was still strength in his body. The sponsor said, "Why is this old man wandering alone in this wilderness?" The driver replied, "He must be a Yemeni who entered through an illegal route." They stopped the car, went to the old man, and greeted him. They asked, "Where have you come from?" He replied, "From Yemen." They asked again, "Where are you going?" He said, "To Makkah Mukarrama, to see the house of Allah and perform Umrah." They asked, "Did you come through legal means?" He replied, "No, I do not have such resources. 2,000 riyals were required for entry, and I had only 200 riyals. 100 was spent on transport, and I had 100 left. After that, I started walking on foot." They asked, "How many days have you been walking?" He replied, "I have been traveling continuously for 6 days." Then they asked, "Are you fasting?" He replied, "Yes, I am fasting." Hearing this, they were shocked. Severe heat, hunger, thirst, a long journey, and still fasting. They asked, "How did you pass all the checkpoints?" The old man said, "By Allah, besides whom there is no God, I passed every checkpoint, but no one stopped me." He added, "A little while ago, the police even caught me and took me to the station, but when I told them that my only intention was to visit the house of Allah, they released me." Hearing this, their hearts trembled. Allah himself had made the path easy for this man. The sponsor, overcome with emotion, handed 2 envelopes to the old man. The old man thanked him but did not know how much money was inside. The narrator said, "Open the envelopes and keep the money safely." When the old man opened them and saw 10,000 riyals, he collapsed inside the car due to shock and amazement. Tears began to flow from his eyes, and he kept saying, "All this for me. Such a huge amount. All for me." They sprinkled some water on him to help him regain consciousness. When he came to his senses, he said, "I have a small house in Yemen. Beside it was a piece of land which I dedicated in the name of Allah. With the help of my children, I built a mosque on it. The building is complete, but the flooring and some other things are still pending. I was worried about where the money would come from. Today, Allah has provided it to me through you." Hearing this, tears flowed from their eyes as well. At that moment, they remembered the saying of the Prophet Muhammad, "Greater than whoever makes the hereafter his main goal." Allah places richness in his heart, organizes his affairs, and the world comes to him humbled. And whoever makes the world his main concern, Allah places poverty before his eyes, scatters his affairs, and he gets from the world only what is written for him. The sponsor then signaled and handed 2 more envelopes to the old man. In this way, the total amount became 20,000 riyals. The old man's tears did not stop. He kept making dua and repeatedly said, "Allah has sent me provision, just like He provides for birds."
Indeed.
It was a moment that reminded them of another saying of the Prophet, "Greater than if you were to rely upon Allah with true reliance. He would provide for you just as He provides for the birds. They leave in the morning with empty stomachs and return in the evening with full stomachs." This story is a living example that when a servant sincerely holds onto the door of Allah, the paths become easy for him. It is clear proof of the power of sincere supplication and true trust in Allah. May Allah grant us this treasure of true faith and reliance as well.